everyone. I'm Lisa Long with lisalong.com and Enlightened Life Academy. Today's subject is, why am I creating that? I want you to ask yourself that for anything in your life that's not working. If someone is giving you a hard time, go, why am I creating that? If you have traffic and you get stuck in traffic, you go, why am I creating that? If you cook something and it burns, go, why am I creating that? If you're walking around and you trip, go, why am I creating that? I want you to take personal responsibility for everything in your life. That is the secret to awakening. That is the secret to getting your power back. Because if you realize you're creating it, you can change it. If you blame others, you cannot change a thing. You're just, why are they doing that to me? Why are they being mean to me? How come I had this happen to me? Why is it always so hard for me? That's what you're creating. You're creating it being hard for you. But if you go, why am I creating that? Why is it hard for me? Why am I creating it being hard for me? That doesn't seem smart. I think I'll start creating everything being easy for me. I think I'll start creating everything going good for me. I think I'll start being happy and looking for what's getting better. And if I find myself creating something I don't want, well then, I'll go, okay, why am I creating that? And if I don't know consciously, then I'll just let it go and the universe will answer me. You'll hear this little voice or something will go, oh, well, because daddy said. Oh, well, because mama said. Oh, well, because your teacher told you that. You go, I don't have to believe that teacher anymore. I don't have to believe my dad anymore. And I don't have to believe what he told me when I was 3, because I might not have understood what he meant by it anyway. And I'm not sure I logged it correctly. Because a lot of our little minds, we log things at the time with all this energy attached. So if your parents are saying, don't do that, you shouldn't do that, they meant when you were 3. They didn't mean when you're 30. They meant when you were 3. And if you can understand that and get that to that little child inside you that's wounded and scared and thinking that the world is a scary place and bad and I can't do anything right, and how do I get out there and how do I do my work and nobody likes me and I don't know what I'm doing, then that's all your 3-year-old, maybe 5-year-old. But when you recognize that, it's a little wounded kid and you heal that little kid and you love that little kid and you tell him, honey, you were little. We don't have to believe stuff we logged when we were little. We didn't have the capacity to really write that code in an adult way until we were at least 7 or 10 or even older. It's you keep up leveling those things, but if you get stuck in them, but I can't change that because that's who we are, because my parents said that's who we are. That's our fate. That's what happens to us because that's our fate. Everybody like us is just living that out. We're stuck in that reality. No, you're not. That's not your fate. That might have been their fate because they believed it, but you can change your beliefs. You can change your fate by choice. But you have to give up trying to be loyal to your parents, trying to make them right, even if they're on the other side. And especially if they're on the other side, it's actually better if they're on the other side because they're rooting for you to move forward. They're rooting for you to be happy. They're rooting for you to clear those old, dense beliefs that are keeping you stuck because they don't want to reincarnate and get stuck in those old, dense beliefs they had again. And when you clear them, it makes the next generation much lighter and everything much better for them. So the more you clear that stuff and you transmute it to a higher level by going, why am I creating that? Oh, that was their beliefs. I don't have to believe that. I can create what I want. I choose. I'm in charge of my reality. I get to choose what I desire. I get to choose to be happy, and I choose to have fun, and I choose to have a great life, and I choose to have wonderful friends and great clients and teach wonderful classes and bring in high-level concepts that have not been unearthed before. And I choose to do it all with joy and fun and happiness. And if you choose that too, you might want to join me in my classes. So thank you. And this has been a quick tidbit from me. Blessings to you all, and have a great day. Take your power back.